miss the ride. Started just 2 years and change ago. Now it's moving fast, the whole world knows. From the USA to Ghana shore, 161 countries and counting more. Step inside, don't delay. This cloud train's rolling all around the world today. People all over the world, join hands, start a cloud train. People all over the world, take a stand on the cloud train. It's backup power in the sky so wide. Keep your memories safe, let your future ride. 7 levels deep, commissions grow. Share the vision, let the whole world know. Get on board, spread the word. This cloud train's moving, let your voices all be heard. People all over the world, join hands, start a cloud train. People all over the world, take a stand on the cloud train. Don't you worry about a thing. Your files are safe, your future sings. From city lights to ocean shores, this train is open forevermore. All aboard, yeah. People all over the world, join hands, start a cloud train. People all over the world, take a stand on the cloud train. Cloud train rolling, never gonna stop. Building higher, reaching the top. All the world, the cloud train.
Hey, good evening, everybody. Actually, coming from Toronto, Canada. It's always a pleasure to share this wonderful information with you. And tonight's a bit of a special webinar presentation. Is we're going to be doing a recap, an encore from Saturday, and we're going to be bringing our CEO here just in a second. But you know what, Tammy and I are really excited. We've been in the industry of network marketing for many years, and we know that technology is the way of the future. Regardless of what it is we do, the technology is always here to assist us, and having an opportunity like this that provide all these wonderful tools to complement our efforts in building our businesses over and above getting paid for it. This is a blue ocean. So tell me, before we introduce our CEO, did you want to add anything else?
Yeah, I'm just excited. I mean, there's a lot of new tools that we're all learning for the first time. So yeah, be patient in the process. And Joel is going to go over it again with all of us. And the future Saturday trainings, we're going to really break it down one by one. But it's definitely something that you don't want to miss out on, because it's going to take all of our businesses to another level.
I totally agree. You don't want to miss a Saturday event, folks, because we're going to be going through all of the tools that are part of the new package, and consecutive in following Saturdays. We're going to be focusing on each of those tools. So don't worry about, I don't know how. We're going to show you how. So at this point, I want to take the opportunity to invite our CEO, Joel Therien, on the stage here. So Joel, this is your call. You take over, you control this, and share with the audience what you think is appropriate. I know you've mentioned that you'll be doing a bit of a summary, but we'll turn this over to you. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you, Tammy. Thank you, Chris. Really appreciate it. Thanks, guys. So yeah, tonight, guys, I'm going to make things a little bit more relaxed. I'm going to go through the same presentation, but I'm going to go through it quicker, maybe in 10 or 15 minutes, because there are some new people who weren't here on Saturday. And what I'll do is I'll start with About 30 to 35 of you submitted questions. But it was, it was more, I responded to all of them. It was more individual questions, like, like, hey, how do I use VidUber, or is my testimonial generator set up, and stuff like that. The main question that came in that was more generalized, that came in through 3 or 4 people, is can new people get this? So as you know, if you go to the GotBackup website, just gotbackup.com, new people can get it now with the $500 setup fee and so forth. So they were asking, can they get it, get the special without the $500 fee? So yes, if you're signing up people tonight, yesterday, tomorrow, all the way up until Sunday night at midnight, anybody, even if they're brand new, can come in and get the deal, really the deal of a lifetime and so forth. So like I said, what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go through the presentation over a 10 to 15 minute period. Thanks to Chris and Tammy. You can start putting some questions in the text chat now. I won't be answering them right now, but they'll field and they'll filter the really good questions. And then in about 15 or 20 minutes from now, we'll open it up for questions. And like I said, keep it a little bit more relaxed, keep it a little bit more for you guys, because the bulk of the amount of upgrades that are coming in is off the charts, and it will absolutely 100% go away on Sunday at midnight. Okay, so move that, please. Whoop. There we go. So yeah, guys, so let's go through the presentation. Like I said, I'm going to go through it relatively quickly, and we'll go from there. I'm new to this. Where do I begin in general? No problem, Chris. Well, you know what? Let me answer that question first, okay? Because it's a question that hits my heart, Chris. Like I said, we're here to help you. So let's just start with that question, and we'll end up going through the presentation. What I hate, and I'm one of the CEOs that have been doing online marketing since 1995, 1996, guys. The amount of ridiculousness that goes across the internet of click one button, make some money, do this, make some money, do this, do nothing, make money, doesn't exist, okay? It's all hooey. Is it easier today? You're damn right it is. Network marketing is way easier today, right? In the old days, you'd have to meet up with your sponsor and then do a 3-way call and all that kind of stuff. But here's where I want to just manage some expectations, okay? You're not going to get rich in a day, probably not going to get rich in 6 months, but boy, was it ever worth it. So let me tell you my story, okay? So I always had frustration in my life, and let me just get rid of this for now while I talk to you guys more on a heart-to-heart level. I always knew I was going to be an entrepreneur, but my mom was the uber conservative and wanted me to be a doctor, a lawyer, a dentist, an engineer, military, something safe. And when I started my online journey a long time ago, kind of where you're at, Chris, now and so forth, like my education is not in computers at all, okay? That's the first thing. So here's the thing. Even if you don't know much about computers, we are your tech team, okay? I am not the most technical person, but I rely on our tech team, and we have a very good tech team to answer questions, so on and so forth, right? But what I want to instill in all you guys, okay? It took me 2.5 years to make my first sale for $9.97. 2.5 years. Pretty sad, to be honest with you. And the problem back then was, I got started when it was dial-up modems, right? So there was no YouTube. There was no video conferencing like there is today. There was no live webinars. It was very, very difficult to get the right information that you needed, right? So what happened for me, which is all this stuff myself and others teach you for absolutely free, about 1 year, 10 months in, I finally caved and I bought an internet marketing course from Corey Rudel. It was $1,997. I bought it back in 1997, I believe. And, the mistake I was making back then is I was sending people to my website and trying to get a credit card from them right away. And, I was sending thousands and thousands and thousands of visitors over those 2 years, and nobody was buying anything. And which was really frustrating. Believe me, about 6 months in, every night okay? And I'm talking late at night, 10, 11 o'clock at night. I'd be like, oh man, everybody knows, everybody else is right. I better go and get a job. And then I'd wake up the next day and be refreshed, okay? So, but once I got that course, everything changed. So the point being is, most people give it a week. They give it 2 weeks. They give it maximum a month. They spend a whole $30 to get started. And at the end of a month, like, oh my God, I can't do this. Oh my God. Like, guys, I almost gave up thousands and thousands and thousands of times. Okay. And oh my God, am I so glad I didn't? Because once I caught on, once I started getting momentum, it's been the most beautiful life. So from about 2000 on, I've been able to work for myself. I've been able to call my own hours. I've been able to travel the world. I've been to probably 20 or 30 countries, no more than that, tons of countries that I can't even name off. And it's been beautiful. And I often think back, man, Joel, you were like this close to giving up sometimes. So my answer to you, Christopher, is number one, guys, have your backup plan, okay? You think about it in conventional terms of starting a real business, right? If you wanted to start even a friggin' lawn care business, you're going to have to spend $400 on a lawnmower to get started. You're going to have to spend money on getting business cards so people know. You're going to spend, just to start a lawn care business, $1,500 and not even have a client yet. Okay, so you got to put that into perspective with us. $30 to get started, $10 a month. Minimum wage doesn't even cover the $10 a month. So write this down, have your backup plan. Okay, so for me, I was living in a very small townhouse, so I was able to work night as a doorman and a bouncer, and then I was working my online business during the day. Okay, what I'm saying is my basic bills were paid. If your mortgage is due tomorrow, or you're looking, because of all the crap online, to make $5,000 in your first week, $25,000 in your first month, blah, 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 blah. If that is not going to happen, okay? It's not going to happen. How does it happen for some? Well, I have a huge email list now. So any program, and I would never join another program, but I'm just saying I could go join a program. And because I have such a huge email list and a lot of people that know, like, and trust me, I could easily go and make $10,000 in some new program like that. What they don't tell you is the backstory is I can do that because I've built an online presence over many, 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 many years. Okay. Yeah. Thank you, Chris. You're listening. I love it. Backup plan first. I was a doorman at night. I worked my business during the day to make sure my bills were covered. Okay. I don't know how I went off tangent like that, but again, I see it time and time and time again where people think, oh my God, I just lost my job. I need to make $5,000 by the end of this month. There's stuff all over the internet that says I can. It's not true. Okay. But is it worth it? Oh, heck yeah. It's been worth it millions and millions and millions of times over again. And I'm so glad I didn't give up. Okay. So anyway, let's talk about GotBackup and what we want to talk to you about tonight, guys. We're a unicorn. Okay. When you look at all the network marketing companies that are in the health and wellness space, the beauty space, the travel space, the discount space, the shopping space, the retail space. Okay. There's probably hundreds, if not thousands of them. We are the only company that's in cloud storage, which is something that's becoming a necessity today, an absolute necessity, okay? So we stand alone there. And again, we stand alone on the value that what we offer, because if you fill up your phone, iCloud's going to charge you $10 a month for 2 terabytes of space. Google's going to charge you the same. We give you 6 terabytes of space in 6 separate accounts, okay? How long? Took me 2 years. Might take you 2 days. It's honestly, we'll come to that again in a bit, Chris, because I don't want to get off. But obviously my heart goes out to you because I was a newbie too. And again, I hate all the stuff. I'm going to get rich real fast. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, okay. With us, you get 6 terabytes instead of 2. I'm getting off tangent here because I said I was going to go through the presentation really, really quickly. Okay, so Let's start now. I'm going to share my screen. Hopefully it works this time, because on Saturdays, every time I was sharing my screen, it would stop every couple of minutes. So hopefully it won't this time. So there we are, sharing my screen. I'm going to lock into my cloud here, okay? And the new features that we added, I'm going to spend more time now on the new features that we added and all the tools, not so much on the PowerPoint presentation, okay? So here we had your collaborate and share. We started with just collaborate and share, which is, you know, you can upload and share videos and images and pictures and whatever you want to share. It automatically backs up your iPhone. As you can see here, I can go into 2025, come in here. My wife here loves to do pole dancing. So I'm going to click on this. I'm going to click on share. I'm going to click copy. I'm going to come back here. And my wife hates it when I do this, but I paste it here. And now I've just shared that video of my wife doing her pole dancing with you guys, okay? So these were all the key features that were there at the beginning, okay? Which is very similar to what Dropbox is. Store stuff on the cloud, share it on the cloud. You know, you can sort by videos, you can sort by pictures, you can sort by so many different ways. You can even do a search if you're looking for a PowerPoint presentation. You click on PPT, pulls up your PowerPoint presentations. If you're looking for a Word doc in your cloud, you can do .doc and look for a Word doc. It's got all of my Word docs in there and stuff like that. You know, if I'm looking just for a specific type of video, MP4, I can do that, and it pulls up all my MP4 videos and so forth. By the way, guys, I love to give a shout out. We are exploding in Ghana right now. So this was just a small event that they did. There was about 150 people there, and they've been just kicking butt to the point where I'm very excited now. My wife and I are going to be going to Ghana for a big event there in November, and I'd love to do events all around the world. So those are the features that we had at the beginning. Then we started to add a full backup service too. So not only collaborate and share stuff in the cloud and store it in the cloud in a secure spot, then we added full computer backups, okay? And that is reminiscent of the app right here. You install the app and it automatically, look, mine's actually running a backup right now. It automatically runs a backup every hour, okay? And then people are like, okay, Joel, I can see that I have 1.16 terabytes in the cloud. I can see I have 508,000 files, but I can't see those files, okay? So we just added that feature in there where you can actually see the files that are on your computer. So I can come here, I can go to red, which is the name of the folder in my cloud, and then you can see I've got my documents here, and then from here I can go, I've got my downloads folder, so on and so forth, you know. And if I bring that here, like here, and I go by name, okay, everything's there the same way, okay, in my downloads folder, so on and so forth. I'll go, and then from here, let me go to another one, red, let me go to my pictures folder, and then for my pictures folder, I was trying to get in the base shape of my life when I turned 53 years ago, so we've got all those pictures in the cloud as well. You know, I've got, I'm lots of vacations in here. Let me go to one, Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, because that was absolutely amazing. Here we are. And in my cloud here, I have all the pictures from Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. It was absolutely an amazing time, guys, and so forth and stuff. So that is what we added into the cloud, okay? Now you can share stuff from your cloud, but understand, this is your personal computer, okay? So if you want to collaborate stuff, you don't want people logging into your computer and collaborating from there. So let's say I have something that I want to collaborate with. Let me go and take this. I can move that to my collaboration folder. I'll just put it into here. It's a test folder that we have. And then it moves stuff over to my collaboration and share folder, because again, you don't want perfect strangers coming into your computer and collaborating and sharing from there, right? It just doesn't make any sense at all. So there's that aspect. And then so if I come back over to my collaborate and share here in this folder, you'll see that the document is right here, and some other things in here, PowerPoint, other things that I collaborate and share, and so forth, okay? So it's just so feature rich from top to bottom, Okay. And you got to keep in mind, for $10 a month, you get 6 totally separate accounts for your family. Okay. So that is very, very powerful and very, very cost effective and so forth. Okay. There might be a bit of an echo because the ceiling, it's like a 20-foot ceiling in my home office. So I apologize, guys, if there's a bit of an echo. But the point being, the amount of features that we have in our cloud and the amount of space that we give you is unheard of. Okay. Again, all the competitors for $10 a month give you 2 terabytes of space, 1 account. We give you 6 terabytes of space and 6 separate accounts, and you can choose how you want to allocate your space to somebody, okay? Family, friends, whatever. You can give one person 500 gigs, another person a terabyte, whatever you want to do, okay? All of that's included for $9.97 per month, but if you want to see, collaborate and share from your backup, that's an additional $9.97 per month, okay? But tonight, we're going to show you for the additional $9.97 per month, you're getting so much more. Every tool that I've ever used to build an 8-figure business online, okay? So right now, the new GotBackup Pro package is available on the website. If you go to GotBackup, and you'll see that it's indeed a $499 setup fee and then only $19.97 a month, which is still massively worth it in the marketplace. We'll show you that in a bit, okay? So what's really cool is if you sell a package at $497, you get a fast start commission of $200. The person who brought you in gets $50, and the person who brought them in up 2 tiers gets $50 as well, okay? So a lot of really, really excellent fast start income for you as well. So I know a lot of people are pushing the $497. It is live on the website right now, and we include so much more in there with it. It's a really business builder's product, okay? So what I want to talk to you now about, because a couple of questions came in like, okay, Joel, I upgraded to Pro, but I need to know more about testimonial generator, VidUber, Memory Place, SendShark, that kind of stuff. How does that help me generate leads? Now, I'm going to be the first to tell you here, guys. GotBackup is a true consumer-based product, okay? In other words, people need to back up their phones. They need to back up their computers. It's something that resonates with everybody. All the other tools are more business-to-business tools, okay? So you're going to use these other tools to help you generate leads for your GotBackup business, okay? What do I mean by that? People need to back up their stuff every day. People don't need testimonial generator every day. They don't need video streaming every day unless you get into a lot of online marketing. Now, VidUber, our video streaming service, is a very important tool, and we'll get into that. But again, the way I'm positioning, and I want you guys to understand this, because I've been doing this for 25 years. Because over the years, I talk to anybody and everybody about what we do, okay? So we do web hosting. People talk to me on the street about web hosting. Well, my average neighbor here, unless he owns a small business, doesn't need web hosting. My average neighbor across from me right here, unless he owns a business, doesn't need an autoresponder. But network marketers do, right? Because you guys are business owners, right? You're starting your own business. So having these extra tools is really vital to your success long-term online. These are the only tools I've used to build an 8-figure business and do closer now to almost $300 million online. So when I said at the start of this call, when I almost gave up 1,000 times, but it was worth millions and millions and millions of times that I didn't give up, it's called about $290 million of I'm so glad I didn't give up. Because guess what? That $290 million didn't go into my pocket. It went into hundreds of millions of dollars in commissions to other people. Yes, I got very wealthy from it too, but not $290 million wealthy, okay, guys? But these are the tools that I use to build an amazing business. VidUber, testimonial generator, SendShark, our funnel builder, so on and so forth, okay? So I want you to position your mind into using these tools as lead generation tools, okay? So, because you can give these tools away for free, Okay, you can give memory. If you upgrade, you can give accounts to Memory Place for free. You can give free trials to Senshark. You can get testimonials for free. All these things. Now, this is very, very important. When you give something away for free that has value, like as an example, if your sister's wedding is next week and you go and do a Memory Place event for her, absolutely free, and now every single person at the wedding, let's say there's 300 people there, can now share their videos and pictures with the bride and groom in real time, and now they have a time capsule of thousands and thousands of pictures and videos for absolutely free. That is like, wow, my brother who gave me that, or whoever it may be, is so kind. It opens the door to so much more. Because now you're a trusted advisor. You're not a snake oil salesman. So, let's keep on the congruency of the wedding with Memory Place. Let's say it's my sister getting married. She gets married and, she's got now thousands of pictures and videos absolutely free. That's my door in saying, hey, Tracy, I really hope you enjoyed your Memory Place. Did you find it cool? And you want to ask questions that lead to yes answers, okay? Because one yes turns into another yes. They're called micro commitments, even though they're subconscious. So Tracy, how was your wedding? Wasn't it awesome? Yes, of course it was awesome. Tracy, have you looked at some of the pictures and videos that everybody uploaded? Oh, yes, I looked at them. They're really, really awesome. Well, Tracy, did you find kind of like the tool itself really, really cool? Of course it was cool. I've got all these pictures and videos from my wedding that everybody took at the event. I can't thank you enough, Joel. That was really awesome. Well, Tracy, I'm just curious, I'm also started in the cloud storage business. Would you mind Tracy, would you like to back up your phone or your computer? Or would you like to back up your memory cloud, your Memory Place, so that you have it forever? You see what I'm saying? It leads into like, well, yeah, of course, Joel. It's a psychological law called the law of reciprocation. When you give something away for free that has true value and has emotional attachment to that person, like, their graduation or their wedding or a birthday party or whatever the case may be, it really opens up the door to where you can talk about other products and services, okay? So that is the same for all of our tools. So VidUber, okay, let's go and share my screen again. Let me remove that. Okay, so here I am in my account, okay? So a lot of people were saying, okay, Joel, once I upgrade to GotBackup Pro, will I see all the tools? So all the tools that I'm talking about are here: GotBackup, Testimonial Generator, Memory Place, the Senshark Autoresponder, video streaming and sharing. So where some people got a little bit confused, okay, is, okay, Joel, how does this generate me a lead? Well, when I click here, sorry, there's an SSL error. Well, let me just go to another. Here we go. So here, okay, when somebody comes here and signs up for free or signs up for a trial, let me just go to VidUber directly as an example. Okay, VidUber. Okay, get started now. They put in their email address. Okay, I'm not going to do that because it's just self-explanatory, and they create their free account. Because I'm the one who referred them, that generates me a lead. So we give people the ability to use VidUber for free, of course limited. I think we allow them to upload 25 videos for free. And if they want to upload the 26th video, guess what? They're going to have to upgrade and you get paid. So not only does it generate you a lead, it can potentially generate you extra income. But guess what? Somebody who's interested in video streaming is going to be interested in what? Probably backing up their stuff. If they're a professional in video editing and video streaming, chances are they're going to want to back up their videos that they're rendering on their computer, right? And that gives you a lead to come into the cloud. And it's the same thing for all of our other tools as well, guys. So Testimonial Generator, as an example. Well, actually, let me come back to the presentation here. Let me remove this, come back here. So again, you can give people the ability to get video streaming for free, which generates you a lead. First question for me, guys, does that make sense? You're giving stuff away for free, which generates you a name, email address, and a phone number, and it generates you a lead to grow your business more. Does that make sense? So every one of our tools you can give away for free in limited fashion. So at the very least, it generates you a lead, but if they upgrade, it also makes you income. Make sense? I want a yes from everybody who's on the call. Does that make sense, guys? You give away the tool for free without expectation, and then guess what? It generates you leads, and those leads are happy because you did something in perpetuity in kindness for them, okay? Good. So the next one is super, super cool and super, super viral, okay? I'm going to ask all of you right now for a testimonial. Okay? Testimonialme.com. This one's going to be really, really, really easy for your warm market, okay? So let's use the same scenario. Let's use my sister again. Hey, Tracy, I just started an online business in the cloud storage space. And I'm just wondering, because I'm just getting started, could you shoot me a testimonial, not about the product, but could you just shoot me a testimonial based on just, how my integrity and my honesty and all that kind of stuff and so forth, right? And my sister's like, yeah, sure. Yeah, I'll shoot you a testimonial. Okay, I'm going to send a link to your phone and you go and shoot me a testimonial when you can, okay? So let's go and look at that in real time, guys. Let me share my screen again. So I'm going to go to the same link. Okay. So we make it super simple. It works just as easier on your phone. So you can come here, record a video. I'm going to pretend that I'm Tracy, okay? Since staying congruent, even though I'm not Tracy. Anyway, you guys get the point. Let's have some fun. So literally, whether you're on your computer or on your phone, you click start recording, 3, 2, 1. Hey, everybody, my name's Tracy Therien. I'm trying to sound female. I just wanted to let you know that if you're looking to work with Joel Therien, he's such an amazing individual. He's got top-notch integrity. He really cares about people. He really wants to help people, whether you're in business for yourself, so on and so forth. Again, guys, this testimonial is not great because I'm just going off the cuff. And that's the thing, which is cool too. Let's say I don't like the testimonial. Okay, I can play it back. Okay, and I've got it on mute for now, which is fine. I can cancel it and I can record a new one. Okay, so I'm going to just record a new one really quickly as an example. Hey, this is Tracy Therien, and you know what? My brother's just friggin' awesome. End of story. He's cool. I love him. So go work with him. They click stop recording. If they're happy with the testimonial, they click save testimonial. It's going to upload on the back end. And here's the viral component. Let's say the person you got a testimonial from has a small business. They're going to go, they just experienced the product. They're going to go, I can get my own free testimonial account and I can get testimonials from my customers. Heck yeah. So they put in their information and guess what? That now generates you another lead, leaving their name, their email, their phone number, right? So if I come back into my pro here and I go to my testimonial generator, okay, and I click on use this tool, you'll see that right here, the new testimonial video that I just shot is right here. Click here, and now I can play that video back if I want to. Anyway, her brother is awesome and really humble too, right? So anyway, you get the gist of that tool. So that's tool number 2, right? So let's remove that. Let's come back to the presentation. Again, a really cool tool that you can give in perpetuity, which opens the doors of what? Know, like, and trust. People only buy from people they know, like, and trust. So when you can do something of value for them for absolutely free, it opens up the door. Memory place is the best, okay? So what I want you guys to do is let me just show you the back end of Memory Place here. Okay. I'm in my GotBackup Pro account here again, and let me go to Memory Place, use this tool. So you can see when I did the event on Saturday, it collected 8 videos and 106 leads. Okay. 8 videos and 106 leads. Let's see how much that changes right now on the call. I suspect it won't change that much because there's not that many on the call. There's only 78 of you. But what I want to do is come back here and show you just how easy Memory Place is to use. What I want you to do is go ahead, guys, take out your phone. I'm going to take out my phone. You're going to scan this QR code. So imagine this QR code is at the wedding venue on the table, you know, on a rounded table with people. And it says on there, please scan this QR code to share your videos and pictures with the bride and groom. So I'm going to come here, I'm going to scan it, and then it pulls up a spot where literally it shows me exactly what I want to do, upload photos and videos. So I'm going to go to my photo library. It takes me to my photo library, and I'm going to upload a few pictures here. Let me grab a couple more nice pictures, and I click add, and you'll see that it looks like that. Then I click start upload, and it starts to upload those pictures right off my phone. Okay. I hope you guys are doing the same thing. That's how easy it is to use. Now, the next thing that comes up, I want you guys to see this. This is super cool. It says, thank you. Would you like to be notified when everyone's pictures and videos go live? The answer is, of course. You know, if you're at somebody's wedding, just out of curiosity, you're going to say, yeah, of course I'm going to want to know when I can go look at everybody else's pictures, right? Because a wedding is so they can put in their name and email address, and now that generates you a lead. Now, let's say they say no, thank you. We ask them for something different. Would you like to own a Memory Place account for free? Just add your email address below for instant access. So there's 2 ways of generating leads from Memory Place. So let's go back and share my screen again. Okay, let's come back into the GotBackup Pro. Right here in real time, it's 8 videos and 106 pictures. Let me refresh this page. And now it's 8 videos and 117 pictures, right? And here, from here, I can go and see and download all the pictures and videos for my use. Okay, so here's the pictures that were just recently uploaded. I can segregate by images, or I can segregate by videos if I want to. Whoop, I didn't mean to do that. See, I can download all the images in real time to my computer if I want them there. Okay, so I don't want to download that. Let me just refresh this. I didn't mean to do that. I wanted to show you videos. Now, these are just the videos that were uploaded. Okay, so super, super, super cool tool. And I'll tell you this from my own experience. If you do an event that has 300 people, about 80% of them, it's going to generate you leads on the fly. And I didn't share my screen again, right? Damn it. Anyway, guys, okay, let me come back. So anyway, it's a really, really cool tool that way. Let's move forward because I said I was only going to do 15 minutes on my presentation. It's the same thing with email marketing. Okay, guys? Here's the email marketing platform is 99% my success. Okay? Build your list, make money. That's why every tool, even if you don't understand what I'm talking about right now, like Chris, who's brand new, might be going, oh my God, my head's spinning. Let me sum it up into something very careful. The more leads you generate in a passive way, the bigger your business is going to get. Paid business, okay? Let me say that again. The more way you can generate leads, the bigger your business is going to get, without a doubt, okay? So here's the thing. For every lead you generate, you should be able to generate about $1 per month in residual income. So if over a 6-month time frame, you build up a list of 2,000 people on your email list, you can expect to make $2,000 a month. If you build it up to 10,000 people, you can expect to make $10,000 a month, okay? Why? Why do most people fail? They get started in network marketing or some sort of home-based business, and after talking to their warm market of 10 people and all 10 of them say no, they're discouraged and they drop out. But it's totally different when you give them something for free without expectation. Your conversions are going to go way up. And this runs all passively, guys. Think about memory place again. So let's say you're at a wedding of 300 people and 80% of the people want to share their pictures and videos. That generates you about 200 leads for doing absolutely nothing but printing off a QR code and putting on the table. And then you also look like a hero and a rock star because it was your sister's wedding, and now you've got this beautiful time capsule that she can have for the rest of her life on that precious day. And the only time she'll get rid of it is if she gets divorced, right? Kidding, guys. We don't want people getting divorced out there. But it's just, again, the more nice. Here's the other thing, too. There's people, okay? This is, Chris told me so. Joel, I don't even know what I bought. I don't quite understand what the Pro is yet, but I bought it because I trust you. I bought it, Joel, because I like you. I bought it, Joel, because I feel like I know you. And people feel like they know me because of all the emails that I send and all the videos that I do, okay? So if I come back and, yeah, see, I don't know why the share the screen keeps dying all the time. But just take my word for it, because I don't want to keep sharing my screen. It was so annoying on Saturday, and it kept dying. I have over 1,100 videos that I've shot over the years in my video streaming account, and I have 1.3 million people on my email list that I've built up over the past 25 years, okay? That makes it, like, understand this. When you can get to a list of about 500 to 600 people on your email list, you're done rolling the snowball up the hill, right? You take this little snowball and you start rolling it up a hill. And as you're rolling it up the hill at the very beginning, because the snowball is only this big, it's very easy. But you start getting a quarter of the way up and now the snowball's gone. Let me remove this just so I can explain to you guys better, because I want to make. So you start rolling a snowball up a hill, it's very easy because it's only this big. But then it grabs onto more snow and now it's this big. And now it's this big. And now it's this big. And now you're just about at the top of the hill, right? But it's excruciatingly hard to get the momentum. But guess what? Once you get to the top of the hill and you roll the snowball down the other side, that's when it gets fun. And my God, I am so glad that I didn't give up in those first 2 years, because it took me, it's not going to take you guys that long because of the education we provide and all that kind of stuff. Remember, back in 1995, it was dial-up modems. There was no videos I could watch. There was no courses I could do, whatever. I didn't know what the hell I was doing, so it was very, very hard. But I do give myself credit for going at it hard for 2 years to get the snowball to the top of the hill. Once I figured out it was all about building my list, and I started to push the snowball down the other side, man, that momentum just goes forever. And that's when it gets really, really, really fun. The challenge is you don't roll the snowball up the hill in a day. You don't roll it up in a week. You're probably not going to roll it up in a month. Can you roll it up within 6 months? Instead, me, it took 2 years. Can you do it in 6 months? Yeah. So guess what? That's the part of network marketing that people don't understand. As you start to learn how to build momentum and build the necessary skills that you need in internet marketing and skills in just talking to people, okay, those are skills you have for a lifetime, okay? Maybe I'm getting a little bit too personal here, okay, but I want to tell you guys the truth. Unfortunately, I went through a really, really, really hard divorce, and I was forced to give up everything except for my business. I literally pretty much went broke, guys. But because I acquired the skills here, right? The one thing that I couldn't take away from me was the skills that I'd learned over the 15 years that I was been doing it to easily build my income back up. So it didn't take me 2 years to build my income back up. It took me literally maybe a month after my divorce was final to build my income back up. Why? Because of the stuff that I learned, okay? So let's come back here, okay? I know I'm, like I said, I wanted to keep this one more relaxed. I know I'm going a little longer, guys, but I'm just sharing some things that people have sent to me and so forth, and just telling you the truth. Funnel page builder is really cool too. It allows you to build your own offers if you're promoting other things, so on and so forth. You can create unlimited funnels and pages and so forth. So let's say you want to take the lead capture page that you have for GotBackup and modify it a bit. Maybe even if you're brave enough, put your own video on there or put your own headliner on there. The funnel page builder allows you to customize your pages, okay? Very, very powerful tool, okay? So again, when you use memory place, testimonial generator, VidUber, SendShark, these are all tools that you can use unlimited amounts of, not unlimited, sorry, that you can use, okay? Unlimited would not be the case because it would cost us too much money. It generates you a massive amount of leads, okay? So as an example, I do want to share my screen one more time just to show you how powerful this is. So share screen, entire screen, share. Okay, there's my screen. Here's what I want to show you guys in real time, okay? I'm actually going to my personal email account, okay? Well, look, just came in again, okay? If I come here and I go in the subject, $53 memory place leads today alone, over 100 yesterday, or 100 there, 100 there, 50 there, 100 there, 100 there, 100 there. So since in September alone, it's now over 500 leads that have been generated because somebody's using memory place. How many of you posted 1,000 times on Facebook and you didn't even get one friggin' lead, let alone even one like, right? That is the power of what I'm giving you guys, okay? I want you guys to understand that, okay? Passive leads. Again, most people fail in network marketing because they run out of people to talk to, okay? Now, the other thing is this, which I said on Saturday. If you upgrade to Pro, and I hope that you do, but if you don't create a memory place for your next big event for a friend or a family member, whatever, what happens? Nothing. If you don't start playing with VidUber a little bit and shooting a video, what happens? Nothing. If you're not brave enough to ask a friend for a testimonial on your character, what's going to happen? Nothing. You've got to come out of your comfort zone a little bit, but it really isn't that, right? Who at a graduation or a wedding doesn't want all the memories and pictures? They do. Who, if you have a really good friend, isn't willing to shoot a video testimonial for you, right? My point is, guys, this system works like magic if you are willing to work the system. If you're not willing to set up a memory place or ask someone for a video testimonial or whatever the case may be, then don't bother. It's just the truth. Like Courtney just said, you got to get uncomfortable to get comfortable. I love the way you say that. Okay, guys? I remember my very first webinar. Well, holy cow. I don't know what this, shaken like a friggin' leaf, guys. Okay? But each webinar got a little easier. Now, and then I graduated from doing webinars. Now, I haven't done it in a while, but I used to speak on a lot of stages. They say the number one fear people have is public speaking. And now, guess what? Because I've had practice, public speaking is easy for me. We anticipate to have a couple thousand people at our event in Ghana. I'm not nervous. I'm looking forward to it. Like I'm excited to go, right? With practice, with coming out of your comfort zone a little bit. So all I'm saying, guys, is this is a fantastic system, but if you're not going to use it, it's not going to work for you, okay? So fast start commissions, again, 200 on the Pro Pack, 50 and 50, okay? Why this matters, you get 5 Pro customers, that's $1,000 commissions to you guys up front. The regular cost of Pro, if we go to the website right now, is $497, $19.97 a month, you know, so on and so forth. Real world value is truly $2,000, guys. If you combine all those tools at other places, it's way, way more expensive, okay? So this is the value of these tools per year. VidUber is easily $500. I've showed you that on Saturday, guys. Vimeo is expensive. All these tools are easily worth $2,000 a year. And well, you know what? I feel compelled to share my screen. Well, no, see, it died again. Every time I go to share my screen, it stops working. I don't know why, but I'm telling you guys, these tools in the real world marketplace, that's exactly what they're worth per year. $1,950 per year, okay? With you guys, because you're our members, you're not paying the $497. It's just, if you're on a $997 a month GotBackup plan, it's just $10 more a month. Or again, if you take the annual tonight or before Sunday, then we also give you 100 leads for free. So the loyalty offer is only there until Sunday. And then if you take it for the year, we have one more amazing offer. Usually we do our co-ops, okay? And you get 25 leads for $100, okay? And we sell out our co-ops every single month, okay? It's $100 for 25 leads, $2.50 per lead. If you go annual, we're going to give you 100 co-op leads absolutely free, okay? That's a real world price of $250 on its own, okay? But here's the caveat. I cannot, because it costs us money, I cannot deliver those leads guaranteed within a week. It's going to take us 2 to 3 months, but hey, you're paying for the year anyway. So you'll probably get 20 to 30 leads per month over a 3 to 4 month time frame if you take the annual, okay? It's going to take time. It's real traffic, real leads, so on and so forth, okay? Let me see what this question is. Bruce, yes. If you send a blast to your leads, yeah, sign up now, waive the $497. Absolutely. Okay. So turn your backup into a real business by having other amazing tools that you have use of, but also can give away to generate leads. Okay. And I come back to memory place because, guys, again, I know you guys can't tell, but I'm extremely introverted as an individual. But I've forced myself to become an introvert extrovert. What do I mean by that? When I meet somebody new, I'm very shy. I'm very reluctant. My heart starts to pound a little bit like, you know, oh, I don't know what to say, all that kind of stuff. But then after a couple of minutes of maybe it gets a little better, a little easier, that kind of stuff, so on and so forth. That's why I'm giving this package away, because I get it. Not everybody, you know, you can take baby steps coming out of your comfort zone. You know, if you would have put me on a stage on day one of the first day of my career, I would have passed out cold on a public stage somewhere. But because I started by doing a little webinars, then webinars got bigger, then I did my first staging event, so on and so forth. Okay. It's very, very, very powerful. Chris, Tammy, do you want to come up at all and we can start filtering some questions here? I see a lot of questions that did come in. Or maybe, guys, just share your perspective on everything that I mentioned so far.
Well, first of all, it gives you, again, plenty of opportunity to acquire leads with simple tools that, again, are very useful. For example, in one of my practical application would be the testimony. Tammy and I have a branded website, and you wouldn't believe how many testimonies I've got from Tammy and I just by talking and helping people, resolving issues, mentoring them. But it's never been recorded. So now my first step, what I'm going to do, in fact, probably as of tomorrow, well, once you tell me, Joel, that, so at this point, I'm going to be sending my entire database this link. for people to share a testimony about our leadership, Tammy and I. And we don't know how many will respond. But again, a lot of these people are not in GotBackup. They're not in our ecosystem of these tools. So this is massive. And then there's the memory place. I mean, how many people are going to be, going through marriage and wedding planning and everything else? Now you can just provide a QR code. You can put that onto different parts of the room, or you can send an email to all your guests with the QR code or the link that every single picture is taken from every single cell phone in the room could be uploaded to this memory place to create a wonderful turnaround of event that you can present. I mean, again, and these are all leads that of people that may be interested. So all this to say, Joel, these are just the two tools we talked about here. It opens the gateway to bring a lot more people that might be interested to do your business. Over and above that, people are actually going to see an increase into their income because of the up from $9 a month to $20 a month, if I may be around it up. I know it's $19.97, and I could go on here, Joel. It's very, very exciting, and I just can't speak enough about the opportunity, and that doesn't include the the CAB, which is the customer acquisition bonus if people come in and pay the full fee. So lots of excitement. I don't know if you want to add anything to this, Tammy. You're muted. You need to unmute.
There we go. So yeah, as Joel was going through it, I was because I have a screen on the side, and I was watching him go through each one of the tools. And once you buy into the Pro, there's a watch training video for each one of these to learn how to use the tool. Mm-hmm. And really, Joel, when we got started with GotBackup, two years and about 4 months now, I went through the website and just went through every single orange section that says watch training video. And that's how I learned how to maneuver into the back office. So now that we have everything here, we can go through the videos, learn how to use the tools. We're already using the VidUber. A couple of the tools we're using. We've done events with Memory Place as well. That was really, really cool. And so the testimonial one, Chris and I are quite excited about that. You can custom do your own funnels. There's so many tools here for you to really take your business to the next level. And like Joel said, you got to use a tool. If you want to take your business to the next level, you do need to use the tools. The best thing is there's training videos to learn how to use it.
And I love that it's
also saw just sharing that the reseller tools that go with each one of those to build your business, obviously to get other people on board and using tools so that you can earn extra money. You can click on just copy those funnels and watch those funnels to know what you're sending people to. So I'm excited about this. Honestly, Joel, as soon as the Saturday event happened, I went to visit my mom. I just got back home in Toronto, and tomorrow I'm going to be on it, just really learning the tools myself.
What's really nice is the automation of the leads that are popping in. People don't even need to know how. As you provide a link, the system is all automated. But Joel, I have I put some stars on all the questions, and at least the significant ones. And did you want me to put them in and for you to address them?
Yeah, sure. Absolutely. Yeah, let's do that.
Here's the first one.
Yeah, it's absolutely safe, Bruce. So the way the backup works, if you delete something on your computer and you run a backup again, well, that latest backup in the cloud is going to show what you backed up. But there's a history function there where it keeps every backup of every hour going back like 100 years. Okay, so you can delete whatever you want on your computer because you can rest assured it's stored in the cloud. Absolutely.
Here's another one. to the lead generated in memory place
Yes,
from?
yes. Good question. So what it does is when you do a memory place, it creates a new campaign in your autoresponder account. So it's the memory place name, which is sorry, I just got to take, which creates the campaign is the name of the memory place. So it automatically, here's the cool part, guys. So let's say 300 people submit their email because they want to see the event, after it happened. It just automatically goes into your SendShark account. Like, you don't have to do anything. And then you can bulk email all the people like that, right? And I know what's going to happen. A lot of people are going to say, oh, I can't send an email. I don't know what the hell to say to these people, right? They freeze. They get nervous. Oh my. Here's the best advice I've ever had, guys. Send your email as though you're just sending your email to a best friend, okay? So the email goes out, hey, the new memory place is live. I hope you enjoyed the event. If you'd like your own, little hint, if you'd like your own memory place, click here. If you'd like to reach out to me, if you have any questions about memory place, here's my name and email address. And then some people will email you back and say, yeah, that was really cool. Like, how do I get, and it just opens the door. Well, did you know that we also have a great backup tool? And if you take our backup tool, the Backup Pro, you can get memory place for free. You can get all, you get the point, guys. So yes, the leads in memory place go automatically into your autoresponder. So with one click of a mouse, you can email them all.
So here's another question here.
So easy. I think you're talking about the easing commission funnel, which is a third-party funnel done by a very good marketer by the name of Jeff Amon. Jeff Amon is one of my best friends. He's a super cool guy, guys. But yeah, so Jeff Amon sells SendShark, okay? And so if you want the other tools, TM, yes, you need to upgrade, okay? You're not going to get testimonial generated and everything else. So it's better to upgrade for the 1997, correct?
And last one is a comment from Joe, which I thought was quite relevant to mention here as a recap, just for you to confirm.
Yes. Anybody if you sign up right now, or if you sign up at, you don't want to be at 11:59 on Sunday night, but if you sign up, I would say up until about 8 p.m. on Sunday night, anybody will be able to get the deal. The deal is absolutely, without question, coming off the table Sunday at midnight. So anybody who joins today, tomorrow, up until Sunday can get the same deal.
Now, Joel, TM just added some clarification for the 997.
So here's the thing, and I'm going to be honest with you guys, that triggered me a bit. Because, and Tim, it's no disrespect, it's just we see that a lot. You bought GotBackup, okay, for $9.97 a month. That's part of Jeff Amon's funnel, right? But what that tells me, and then again, it just tells me that you have not logged in and watched any of the videos of what GotBackup is about. And that's what's plaguing our industry, guys, to be honest with you. So many people, I signed up, where's my money? I just want to make money. That's all I want to do. I don't want to read anything. I don't want to watch it. Guys, we spent tens of thousands of hours creating those training videos. It would be such a pleasure if you actually spend 2 hours and watch them. That is guys, people say that network marketing is on the decline. It's not, it's thriving. What's happening is the expectations of network marketers are going down. Chris and Tammy are making, and I'm not going to say much, but it's over 6 figures that they've made with GotBackup. Why? The minute I reached out to Chris and Tammy, what did? They did their homework and they learned about the product. They spent 3 or 4 hours over a weekend watching all the training videos, and only when they knew the product did they reach out to their prospects to saying, you need to take a look at this. Am I right, Tammy and Chris? 100%?
Yeah, absolutely. And TM, maybe for clarity in your case, the 997 is just the basic package, which is actually the awesome package, which is a 6 terabytes for the price of 2. And this is where you're basically getting that. When the upgrade for the 1997, you get the whole package, the whole package of everything Joel talked about today, over and above the full backup that you've done in your computer. Now you can collaborate and share by moving some of the directories or copying some of those directories from your full backup into your collaborate and share directory, where you can share with the world, which is available again for the $1997. So the $997 that you're paying, you're basically getting an upgrade with all the added feature. This is basically what's going on. So hopefully that makes sense.
Yeah. And again, Tim, I don't mean to single you out. I apologize if you think I'm attacking you, but I just see that way too much. And it's so frustrating. And I'm a CEO that tells it like it is. Like, so many people log in and go, where's my money? Like, I'm just being honest with you guys. So I'll just reiterate what Chris said. $997 is the GotBackup family plan. That's what you're paying right now. If you upgrade for an additional $10 a month, you still get your GotBackup family plan, plus all the extra features in GotBackup, plus you get testimonial generator, plus you get VidUber, plus you get memory place, plus you get all the other tools. Okay.
Good. And there's just one question here from our Paul. Can a prospect purchase only the Pro or one of the Pro features? For example, they just want to send shard, they just want a memory place. It just.
Yeah, I get the question. And honestly, okay, they want to go buy SendShark off SendShark, it's $25 a month. Okay, if you want to go and buy testimonial generator, you can go there right now. It's $300 a year. So people can absolutely buy one of the tools, but it's just a testament to what the ridiculous, truly ridiculous value that we're providing here, guys, for $10 more. Remember that slide where I said it's worth $1,950 a year? That's the truth. That's nothing out of the ethers, okay? It's $10 more. So Mary Paul, if people want to go and buy individually, sure they can, but they're not going to get the deal that they got right here.
Correct.
Okay? So if it comes to the future and they have to pay the $500, but somebody only wants SendShark, yes, you have an affiliate link to SendShark. They can go and get SendShark for $25 a month. If somebody is just like, let's say they're a photographer for weddings and they only want memory place, yes, you have your memory place affiliate link. You can send them there. They'll sign up for $30 a month or, $300 a year. You'll get the commissions on that, if that makes sense.
And Joe, to answer your question, is the lead management system is available for the $997. That's the basic email package that comes with a $997 that remains. So yes, the answer is absolutely correct. So I know we're going over the top of the hour. And Joel, is there anything that you want to add, or Tammy, as we end?
No, I just, like sometimes I get in a certain genre, vibe, whatever. And I want to reiterate to people, because we want to work with people who are willing to put in the work, guys, and that's it. There's no such thing as click one button, get rich. Let me tell you about one scam that went across the internet, because it caters to what people want to believe. There was a company, they're out of business right now. All the founders are in jail. It was called Omega Pro. Okay. It was a trading platform. Okay. And they guaranteed you 200% returns every month. So if you put $200 into the platform, by the end of the month, just passively, you'd make $400. But this is the scam that they ran. Okay. So if I put in $200 and I wake up a month later and, oh my God, my $200 grew into $400, what am I going to do? I'm going to take $600 the next month, put it in, and then see it go to $1,200 the next month. Here was the caveat though. You could not withdraw your funds for 9 months. So it was all what people catered to. They wanted to see things grow. They wanted to see their income grow, blah, blah, blah. And then when it came close to the 9 months where you could go and withdraw your $200, that became $1,200, the company went out of business. Okay. So and I'm just telling you guys this because all this stuff that you see on the internet, it's just not true. Okay. If you're willing to put in a little bit of work, which is the step one, like Tammy said, and see, I know Tammy watched the videos because she said, I just kept clicking on all the orange buttons. We purposely did that. Every training video is orange. So you associate a color with a training video. Mm-hmm. And that warms my heart. Thank you, Tammy. I can tell you watched all the videos. Guys, if you go to elementary school for friggin' 6, 7, 8 years. Then you go to university for another 4. Then if you want to become a doctor, you're going to school for another 4 to 8 years. You got to spend 4 hours in your members area, minimum. Right? You know what I mean, guys? And that's the thing. If you're willing to do that, we will take you to the moon. We will bend over backwards to help you build an amazing income from home. Chris and Tammy, just because you guys did your homework, you know how many times I've bent over to help you guys because you've helped me, right? That's who we are. But you can only lead a horse to water, as they say, and you can't make him drink, guys. So if you put in the work and you watch the videos that we spent 10,000 hours on, we will do our best to get you to the next level. And honestly, you need to learn the tools because people are going to have questions about the tools. So the more you know about them, the more your confidence is going to grow. The higher your confidence is, the more memory places you're going to put out there. The more testimonials you're going to ask for. The more you're going to talk about GotBackup because you're actually using the tool yourself, right? If that makes sense.
Absolutely. Now we'll end the webinar on this note here, folks, and just understand. Tammy and I do a presentation on Friday morning on a different channel. But if you're on our Telegram group, you'll get the link and everything else. If not, don't worry about it. But make sure you show up on Saturday. We're going to be spending about 10 minutes on all of those 5, maybe depending on the time there. I'll let Joel decide. Again, we're going to revisit what we just talked about here. So there might be some questions we didn't answer. Maybe you have some more questions. Don't worry about it, folks. Remember that we have years of Saturdays to be able to catch up on all of this knowledge. So please don't feel that you can't catch up with all of this stuff. There's plenty of time for you to learn all of this. And the answer is yes. Tammy did answer it. It's all of these calls we do are recorded. They sit on the channel of the GVO channel. You can go back there and listen to it. So I guess if we're done, Joel, we'll end on this note because we can go on and on and on and on.
Yeah. No, again, guys, I want to end on a positive note. I know I get kind of triggered and a little sound negative or whatever. It's just that it hurts my heart when people don't have the right expectations. You got to put in some work if you want to grow an amazing business. But the good news is if you put in the work, you will grow an amazing business. I know, Chris and Tammy, your first days in network marketing were not easy because there's a lot of skills to learn. And so
you have no idea the stuff that went into mine and how many times I wanted to quit.
And aren't we all glad we didn't quit?
Oh my gosh, yeah.
millions. I mean, anyway, don't want to brag, but the fact is it's worth its winning goal, and you just have to stay the course and don't discourage. Just increase your skills, and your communication skills is probably one of the number one thing. And now we have ChatGPT to help you look super professional. And trust me, writing is not my forte, but ChatGPT makes me look like a
rock star.
Like a rock star, exactly. But folks, listen, thank you so much. Joel, was there anything else you want to add?
No, thanks. Okay. Thank you, guys. I'll give you the link one more time to upgrade in your members area. If you're not a member, okay, if you're not a member, because I think the person who's a DJ here is not a member, just go to GotBackup.com, sign up for the family plan, okay, and then you can log in and upgrade. So go to GotBackup. It's going to track whoever referred you here, sign up, and then you can go into your members area and get the upgrade if you want it there. So have an awesome day. Thanks, Tammy and Chris. Have an awesome evening, everybody. And we'll see you in the next webinar. Bye for now.
Sounds good. Bye for now.
Bye.